concerned about that left track pressure. It's still reading like 4,600 psi with it shut off. Shouldn't look like that. Kind of looks like paint for El Camino. Alright, welcome back to the channel. No, we're not working on that green 850, unfortunately, right? He is. We got a military 850 in, low hours. Doesn't need nothing but service and stuff. But we got another machine out here that does. So this is the animal today. Anybody that's been watching my channel for about 3 years now might recognize this dozer. We called it the Frankenstein dozer. I bought this in. I actually took it and run it up here on this piece of property I bought and turned around and sold it. But we put some military parts on it. The undercarriage, I think it's got around 7,000 hours on it. The undercarriage is getting worn out. So we had some low hour military track frames on, had like 190 hours on them. Swapped that stuff over. It had some green 850 parts in it and all this goodness. So customer in North Carolina bought it, run it, but it had a transmission charge pump issue, I believe. And he called me up about it, and John Deere was pretty expensive on their pumps, like 20,000 or something. So of course I recommended our pump place in Indianapolis. They rebuilt the pumps for a fraction of the cost. Their John Deere dealer put them back in there, and they can't get one of them to work right. It won't calibrate. It's messed up. I think it's the one that drives the left side, if I remember right. So anyway, it got sent all the way back to us to fix it. So I think we can fix it. I don't know what's going on with it. John Deere seems to think that it's inside the transmission pump. So I'm gonna fire it up, mess with it, see what's going on. We're gonna have to tilt the cab up. Limb riser either gotta come off or tilt them forward. So it's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna fire it up and see what it's doing, and all that goodness. They've swapped parts around on top of the pumps, pressure control pilots, all kinds of things, and couldn't get it to work. So I keep thinking it's a pump. I hope it's not the pump. That's why I don't like recommending people things, but could be something else. I guess we're gonna find out, huh?
Yeah. Go!
I'm gonna see what we got codes in here.
Oh.
TCU not calibrated. Yeah. Stored codes, left forward pump threshold calibration low. Trans oil filter. We might look up those codes. I think I've looked them up once for them, but
Okay.
I'll start with those. We'll get her pulled in the shop.
All right.
showing left track pressure, 4,466 psi. The right has nothing on it because we're not moving. You start moving, we get some pressure. That seems kind of weird. It shouldn't be stuck at that. It could have. So we're just messing around here. I was concerned about that left track pressure. It's still reading like 4,600 psi with it shut off. If you look here, we got left track pressure, input voltage 2.292. The right track, which is off, has no pressure, has 0.356. So something is telling you either has a broken wire or sensor's bad or something. We shouldn't be seeing that. I don't know if it'll show up in output. If it's reading high pressure, that could mean that it's reading high pressure. It could mean it won't calibrate right too. So we're gonna have to troubleshoot and see if we can find that sensor and what's going on with it.
Yeah.
All right, we found. I didn't know which one was which. So what's funny? It's reading 4,400 psi or whatever on the screen. Kevin unplugs it. It still reads the same. But I go in those input voltages. When he unplugs it, it drops down to pretty much zero. So we want to get another sensor.
You could try it.
Try that, see if it reads right. I might know where some are at. We don't have any outside here. We might have one over here.
You know a guy?
I know a guy. We should first go to our junkyard though.
Okay. Get permission to drive this thing?
Oh, it's Randy's, isn't it?
That's about Randy's.
She's a little choked today. She's cold.
The door's shut.
Sorry, Randy.
Got the two favorite tools.
Two favorite tools. I see they're not from Harbor Freight though. Oh, yeah, not for turkeys?
Yeah.
You don't hunt turkeys in July, bud.
Oh. I can still remember that one time I did. Oh, we did. We've been robbed.
It's not laying down in there. I couldn't imagine after 30-some military tractors that's missing.
We have been robbed.
Well, I guess we're gonna rob one from a perfectly good dozer and see if that's a problem. Plan B.
Cute.
All right, robbed a sensor off this green one. Sorry, Tucker. I'm just trying to see if it works. We'll go stick this in over there and see what happens.
Well, this guy getting up here to reach
What's
it.
all these marks? That's where they've been jacking the cap up. Isn't it?
Yeah.
With the wrong tool.
Like an extension?
Mm-hmm. So I don't know if this is going to fix it, but if the computer's seeing 4,000 psi all the time, it's going to do weird things when you're trying to calibrate it, I would think, wouldn't you?
Probably.
Make sure there's not a bunch of pressure on that. Don't look like
no
it.
Pressure.
It says there's 4,400 psi on there. Somebody's lying.
There's zero pressure. That one over there had pressure on it.
Yeah. Bad thing, if this does kind of fix it, they've adjusted and cranked so many things on those pumps. It's going to be
epic.
Yeah, we're still going to have to go through it probably. That would be awesome if that was the only issue, other than getting it calibrated again.
You'd think one of them good little part swappers would do this, though, wouldn't you?
Well, the thing is, it's not throwing a code. It's not throwing a code for that. Sometimes you got to have a little common sense too. Just because it don't throw a code. Gosh, that's loud. So I'm gonna hold this menu button down for 5 seconds. It's gonna get us in where we read those voltages. Here, should beep. All right, now we're in service mode. We'll read the pressures first. Hey, the left track pressure is 0. That's weird. Okay, let's go back and read input voltages. So the left track's reading 0.493 and the right track's reading 0.356. Probably what I would expect. So I'll probably take it outside and try to calibrate it now.
Now we're on to something.
Can't
now
be just...
we're cooking with peanut oil.
The bad thing, they've adjusted the pumps and everything under here. I don't know. If they got it out of whack, we'll have to go back through. But, should we, how much oil's in that tank?
Not a lot.
Can we pop the plug and see, make sure it's got enough?
Yeah.
They left the transmission tank low. I hate to go out there and thrash on it and got a 1/2 inch ratchet. It's low there. We'll make sure that it's got enough oil in it to calibrate. I don't want to fill it up either if we got to drain something or take something out.
I told you.
Wasn't that tight? I'm trying to bend my brand new handle with my snap-on ratchet.
No, I told you I needed this thing.
It did give me a new handle. Somebody bent it.
Who?
We didn't even have a pipe on it. Where's the dipstick at? No, I'm not putting that in there.
Use this end.
You gotta... It won't go in there.
What?
Like a magnet or something? One of those... Oh, how far that went in there? Oh, it's got...
Oh, you got
it's got enough oil to do what we're gonna do. Put the plug back in. I'll take it out there and try to calibrate. The first section is going to be just all the sensors and stuff, and then the second calibration will be the pump. It was above your head, wasn't it? Then we'll see what happens. If it throws some codes for pressures and stuff under there, we'll have to take these limb risers off and tilt the cab up. So I think I'm gonna go erase all the codes so we can start over from scratch, don't you?
That's right. Let's see what happens.
You want to shut that other door, Kevin? Yeah. I'll go back in here. Codes. So since we was in that, held that menu button for 5 seconds, we've got an extra prompt here. It says clear codes. So we've cleared all those now. So whatever pops up new is something we've done. All right. Funny, it's even acting right, backing up right now. Go back in here. Now we're reading like 300 psi on the left track. The right track is reading kind of. It's not reading, it was reading earlier. There it goes. Now we'll get her out here and see what it does. Hold this menu button down to get it in the service menu again. Unless I already did that, I think I did that. Enter the calibration, select. I've done several videos on my channel before of doing this, but it's going to walk you through everything you need to do. Speed button down, speed button up, slowly steering to right. I'm not going to counter rotate. Now we're going to go to the right, counter rotate, left, counter rotate, forward. This is just calibrating all the sensors. D-cell's going down to the first notch. Speed controller all the way up. Should be it, I think. Alright, past that, so we gotta set this wide open. We're gonna let it do its thing here and see what happens. It's gonna calibrate the pumps. Creeping backwards right now, it shouldn't be doing that. It failed that calibration. Of course, now it won't even move. It's angry now, it won't move. Left forward pump, threshold calibration low, and right. Okay. We're gonna have to go through. I don't think it even moved now. So I think there's a spot in here where we can make it move. Sometimes these will lock you out and you can't do nothing. It's kind of crazy. I think we can go in here somewhere if I find it. Brake control. We're gonna go to test. It's not happy. You see it creeping in reverse?
Hey, was that your first step of
calibration? Yeah, it passed a sensor but failed to pump. It's got 4 codes now. I got it. I put it in a pump test mode. Got it to go. We'll pull it back in here and see what's up with it.
I don't feel too good about this with all these bald eagles flying around. Oh yeah. Look, they're all leaving.
All right, so we're getting ready to take the limb risers off. I actually fooled the machine in calibration. I shut it off. It's kind of a trick you could do if you got some issues going on. Shut it off, past calibration, no codes, no nothing, but it's still lagging a little bit. It's kind of slow in this track. I noticed they're kind of creeping forward when it's in neutral. It shouldn't be doing that. I'd say those guys have probably been adjusting and cranking on the pumps down here, so they were trying to get things fixed. So we're gonna have to go take the limb riser off, jack the cab up. We'll probably throw some gauges on each pump. We'll make sure we get the neutral balanced. There's a little centering valve. We'll get the neutral balanced. It can't have any more than 5 psi of differential pressure. And then we'll set what they call the track neutral, the null adjustment. So you can do it at the gauge. I usually just do it off the ground. I'll crank the screw until it starts turning one way, then I'll back it up the other way till it starts moving. Then I'll go right back in the middle and lock it down there. So I think we'll get all this set and start over again and see what's up. So you on the struggle bus up there, bud? All right, Kevin got the cab jacked up. We're laying under it. We got a safety prop in it. So apparently they've just rebuilt these pumps, put them back in here. I noticed they didn't zip tie stuff up. So we've got what they call PCP, pressure control pilot. There's only 2 wires that makes these pumps work. So one pump does one motor and the other pump does the other motor. These 2 wires magically make it go forward or reverse. So not much going on there, but there is a spool valve in here and it has to be centered. It can't have any more than like 5 psi of differential pressure. So it may be 180 on this side. It has to be within, say, 185 on the other side. If it's more than that, you can actually balance them out. So with the screw right in here, you can take that and balance them out. And then we'll set the neutral track adjustment. It should be somewhere over there. You gotta screw it on where it's at.
Right here, this one right there.
Yeah, I think that's it now.
Yeah, the little Allen with the set screw.
Yeah, I thought it was on the side of the pump, but maybe I'm wrong. That sets the neutral adjustment on it, so we'll go through all those stages and then try to calibrate it again, I guess. So when we set this, we gotta have, of course, the dozer's gotta be running for all of it, but we'll get these busted loose and put some gauges in there. Ouch. It's my head. Hey, Alan. Let's see how good I am, huh? Not sure if I was that good, Kevin. Oh, yeah.
Man, you are good.
It's like I almost worked on this before.
I'm glad you never sleep at night. Bub, I'd have done forgot that a long time ago.
It's on your side.
Okay.
There's gonna be oil come out of those. Let me get my gauges ready. Why is everything so dirty on bulldozers? Okay.
Ready?
Oh, not too bad.
Gotta keep all that.
Where's your other little fitting?
I can put it on for you while you get that one. We're a team.
We got some paper towels. These are real team.
Teamwork, teamwork. That's when we call on our friend Tucker. He is a true team player.
Oh gosh, that was my other 11/16 wrench.
Oh boy.
We won't need that till later, but
Sure wish I had my line.
oh, you got that tight?
Team. You better believe it.
I thought you said you was getting us pig mat wipers.
That's what I thought.
Oh, that's what we need too, pig wipers. God, we're busy too.
Team on 3.
I'll be back. Team. There you go, Kevin.
I think we're gonna have a team workshop.
Pig wipers are the best.
They are. They really do work well.
They are. Good product. All right. I don't know if anybody can see what we're doing here. I've got this super sweet switching gauge, John Deere part number AR514. I made myself, so what we'll do, you see I've got a shut-off on each side, so I can bring pressure in from, man, this thing's all screwed up. Pressure in from one side, and then I got that side shut off so we can read it, and then we'll shut this off. And we'll bring pressure in from the other side. We're wanting that gauge to read pretty much the same exact pressure on both sides. So if it's off more than 5 psi, we'll have to take this little screw out and a little tiny Allen wrench and adjust that. So, you know what the good part is?
We're ready.
We gotta start it and run it like wide open almost.
Wide open?
You know,
Okay.
You know, not quite, but
If I leave that right there, can you read it?
it's real fun.
Here I go. Go up here and get this door.
Woo, she's angry, bud. She's real angry. It's about 5 or 6 psi, but I want to get it where the gauge don't move back and forth. We'll get her set good. So I'm gonna take this plug out here. The pump shop usually sets these, but I don't know. The Deere dealer may have jacked with these. Trying to fix things. I like silicone fluid in those that like to run out. I don't remember what size Allen wrench this is. Bad thing is I grabbed metric ones and I don't think they're metric. There it goes. Okay, Kevin. You can go ahead and start it back up about 2/3, 3/4 throttle. We got that one adjusted where the needle's not moving back and forth. We'll take the gauges out of this one, do the back one, and then we'll set the neutral. Alright, I see something I do not like to see. I don't know if you guys can see. We're gonna get ready to pull a filter off. This oil looks like it has sparkles in it. Don't it look like it to you? Is that one down?
A little glitter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't know if the John Deere dealer didn't flush something else out, or we got something else bad, or... I think before we go any farther, we need to pull off a transmission filter and cut it open, or just pour it out on a pig mat and see what it looks like. I probably need a pig mat to put underneath this. This is the transmission filter. I got a fan filter here. I don't know if you heard it, but could you hear the fan running all the time on the front?
Yeah, I did.
It's like, it shouldn't be doing that. Sounds like slippery. I'm going for you.
When wet.
Hey, look, the pig wipers are way up there.
See that? Okay, there's this. I'll just wrap it in a pig wiper. It gives me grip.
Let's get a pan and pour it out instead of cutting it open. I think it's, don't know. Not liking what I see.
Your happiness just ended, didn't it, Bubba?
No, this is not my machine, but I don't know. Bad thing, if they had trash in the system, if they didn't clean this thing out, which, look at this here, Kevin. There's dirt on that bolt right there. How do you clean the tank out without taking that cover off right here? Don't put that on that thing. When you get a pan and dump that out, oh boy. You can see it right there. Look at that. Sparkle City. We'll pour it out. Why don't we pour it out onto white pig mat into the pan, and then we can see all the sparkles.
Okay.
It's not good.
You want me to go slow?
I just poured that on there, and then we'll see what we got on top of the... Oh boy. It's got a lot of metallic in it. It looks like, oh boy.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Who's got glitter everywhere?
You know what that would look like if we cut that apart?
Oh, I mean, look at it just on the rag.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
It's Sparkle City. Mercy. See, this is why I wanted white pig mats, just for this.
Mm-hmm.
You can see everything. Okay.
That is a beautiful glitter. Heavy metallic.
Look at it down there. That's ridiculous. Well, it shouldn't look like that, people. Well, no sense even cutting a filter open. It's just full of metal. That is, shouldn't look like that. Kind of looks like paint for El Camino.
I wish I had that much metallic in my El Camino.
So that's not good. We need to quit wasting our time. I'm not sure what they did or didn't do. I'll have to talk to the guy. The local John Deere dealer supposedly cleaned everything out, but what's really concerning, I was just looking, so this is a transmission tank. This cover right here is how you get access to clean that tank off. You guys can see that is all full of dirt and grime, and it's never been off, has it?
No, not since the repair.
No, it's not been off for 100 hours. Look at all that dirt on there. So that tells me nobody cleaned the tank out.
And
We just put 2 pumps in there.
that valve doesn't even look like anybody's really...
Oh yeah, it's dirty. The drain valve?
Yeah.
Nobody's been on it. Man, that's ridiculous. I think they just screwed this guy over.
Starting to sound like it.
Well, I guess I'm gonna make a call to the customer.
You think they just stuck a suction hose down there and just siphoned some out?
I don't know. I mean, we've been through this before, but you know, you pull that out, you clean it out, you take the lines off the oil cooler, you blow through that, all that, and clean all that out. I mean, John Deere dealers should know that too. All right, I'm gonna make some phone calls and get a game plan. All right, up here in the engine, this cooler right here is a transmission cooler. And I can see by looking at it, there's never been a wrench on that thing to clean that out. We still got dirt with that line sitting. Bottom fitting's never been off, full of dust. You've got to take those lines off to flush that out. So this is the hydraulic tank over here. Kevin pointed out, I don't know if you guys could see, with this drain, to drain the tank, it's never been cracked open a day in its life. Kind of point to that there, Kevin. Right down here. Yeah, that's the drain. It's full of dirt. And like I say, this whole plate has probably, what, 100 hours worth of dirt on it? Never been a wrench on that. That's how you access to clean that tank out. Just talk to the customer. He told him to do all this stuff, and I don't think it's got done. You don't do that, all that metal just goes right back into that system again. It's a waste of people's money and time.
That's not good.
Not good. All right, had the guys pull the dozer back out, put the limb risers on it, bolted the cab down. It's going back to North Carolina area. Talked to my customer, and we got on a three-way conversation with their John Deere dealer that's been doing the work on this, and I think they're shipping it back and they're gonna fix everything. They kind of screwed up, so hats off to them for stepping up and doing that. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. And I had a mechanic that was on the way out, so I guess found another job or something like that. And this is one of his last jobs, and it didn't get treated right, so that definitely should have been flushed out. Service manager knows that and all that, so they're going to take it back, do the right thing, get it all cleaned up and flushed out. I was talking to the service manager, told him that tank had never been opened, lines had never been cracked off the cooler, and all this. So it's kind of unfortunate that happened, but at least they're stepping up and going to fix their problem. So that's going to be a wrap. Something a little different. I didn't know what we was getting into on this one. They kind of wanted me to give them a price on tearing it apart. I'm like, you just don't know what all you're getting into. I don't know if I said it earlier in the video, but that fan, hydraulic fan, is running full time all the time right now, even when the engine's cool. It shouldn't be. So that tells me it runs off that transmission tank. It's probably got metal in that solenoid block here. It's probably got it stuck wide open. I mean, that metal is in the brake system, it's in the drive motors for the final drives and all that stuff. So it's a big job to get it all cleaned out. You got to take lines off, blow balls through and flush them out. They got machines that flush it out, but it's a lot of work, a lot of labor, a lot of time. So sounds like they're going to fix it for him, make it right, and go from there. So that's going to be a wrap on this one. If you guys like this video, do me a humongous favor, go down below, hit that thumbs up button. Helps our channel out tremendously so we can keep doing this stuff. So let's looks like we got a cluster going on over here. You got any comments, drop them down below. What are you guys doing over here? Hanging doors? And you guys watched quite a few videos back. We made doors actually to fit those 850s. They'll fit 450s, 550s, 650s. Tucker's got the final product here, so got all little pieces bent. Looks like Kevin's gonna get them cleaned up, maybe painted and blasted or something today. So maybe.
Oh, wow.
Bub, did you just break that pallet?
No structural integrity in between them.
Too tubby.
Hey, Bob, I've done that a couple times, don't worry.
I guess you figured out that we don't have to work on the 850 anymore, right?
Yeah.
The local John Deere dealer stepped up and they're going to ship it back and fix it. Can you believe that?
Good job, John Deere.
Good job, local John Deere dealer. Not our local John Deere dealer, but
taking it to the next level.
Yeah. All right. Tell everybody bye.
Bye. I will.
Thanks, Kevin.